What is going on, YouTube world? Welcome to the podcast of R2F Mindset. Woo! What a weekend, folks. As the famous words, as Vince McMahon would say, you're fired. So, I'm sure everybody's heard about the breaking news. If you haven't heard, you're either sleeping under a rock. I don't know what's going on, but Matt Jansen has been fired by three athletes. Whew, it started basically the ball rolling when Quinton came out and spoke his mind. Kudos to Quinton. It had to be said. I don't believe if he said this, no one else would have came on board or even mentioned the fact that they had troubles with Matt. Um, I don't know Matt's pedigree. I've only met him once at 2014 Pro Show. Seemed like a nice guy. In regards to coaching, I'm only hearing things. His style is unorthodox. Has his clients on DMP, which is a dangerous protocol to use. It's life threatening. But where do we start? As Quentin said, he has 11 people that have mentioned that to them that they're using fake gear. So Quentin just said enough's enough. I'm going to speak my mind. He came out, said his piece, and then the ball started rolling and rolling. What happened was, I believe, I don't know who was next in line, but rumor has it Sean Clarita has made a post also saying that he's fired Matt Jensen, Brett Wilkins. As you can see right here at the screen, Nick said he's no longer with Matt. So the question is, him being sponsored by Rive and Raw, how does that go into play? And I believe he's with New Tech, which Dorian, his previous coach, well, previous sponsor, HC Supplements, his partnership with Matt with New Tech. So I wonder how that's going to play. Does Matt say, listen, I'm going to step down and stop coaching? Does Nick say, I want to go my way and not stay with Raw Revive? Who knows? I guess they all have to sit down at the table and discuss the future plans. But as of now, it looks like Matt's top guys are gone. So what happens next for Matt? It's a good question. I feel that he should come out, say something, address the media. That's my thoughts, but I'm not Matt. Totally up to him. Is he entitled to address the issues? I guess we're all entitled to, but at the end of the day, is everyone is their own individual, so it's totally up to him. It's just going to be interesting now what he does next. Does it hinder his relationship with Ron Revive, with Dorian and New Tech? Who knows? But my point of view is obviously it was a trickle effect that Quinton had started. But Sean did mention he wasn't happy with his look after prejudging, saying that there was no they had planned. So you can tell he was upset from then. The question is, when did Nick decide to not work and stop working with Matt? We don't know. We're just seeing this here. But all this stuff is happening. Nick is gone. If I'm not mistaken, there was another post. Yeah, this is Sean Clarita, as I was just talking about, saying it's rumors, but I'm 99.5% that this has happened. Sean will either make a post or something about it, but that has happened. So it's it's all up in the air, and I believe Brett Wilkins, if I'm not mistaken, is gone as well. So, well, that's confirmed. Who does Nick has left? I mean, who does Matt have left? I'm sure he has a couple of amateurs, but if you're working with Nick, that's something you and him have to discuss. Or my plan of thought is if I'm seeing a trickle effect, I'd probably look elsewhere and protect my health. Rumor has it he doesn't really care about your health. I'm a coach for over 20 years. His health is very important. So I'm not Matt Jensen. I can only assume. I can only speculate because when you assume, you make an ass of you and me. But rumors are out there. This is what's happening. So on that note, it's just a matter of what do you go from here. Um, it's a tough call because Emotions do play in when you have a bad prep and a bad showing on a show, especially the Olympia. So I can understand Sean's point of view. Nick not participating the last 2 years, something is definitely going on. And my take is, how do you not see these things? You've been working with Nick for years now, so 6 weeks out, you didn't think or to say that he was using fake gear. I don't think he's using fake gear. And here's my thought behind it. Nick's been doing this for a long period of time. He's been with Matt for a long period of time. They would have knew this from before. He was responsive, so obviously the gear was good. He's meticulous on his prep. Nick is one of those guys who's really focused and dials in. So I think there's more to it, but we only can wait till Nick makes a response of what happened, where his head was at during the prep, what happened. But we're gonna wait and see. But just wanted to chime in and let everybody know this is the breaking news. Um, Here's shout out to my sponsor, Bad Boy. We in the building. Um, what's next? We're gonna find out what's happening in regards to other things. But for now, just want to give you a heads up what's happening. My little blurb, comments, leave below what's your thoughts, and I'll get back to you. But stay tuned for the next podcast. It's gonna be interesting. Remember, return to form, return to your mindset. We out. Peace.